Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're continuing taking a look at the surface of the earth. So today we're going to look at the natural environment. What is the environment? It's just our surroundings. It's what's around us. And we have learned to live in different environments. People live in different environments all over the world, so some people have had to adjust and adapt their ways of life. We're also going to see that people, or not just people, but plants and animals have to determine or use different factors that allow them to survive in different environments. So factors such as temperature, rainfall, soil conditions can limit where plants and animals live. If you have a very dry environment, that limits the types of plants and animals that are able to naturally live there. So your environment has a lot to do with what species can be in an area. Within those environments, we have ecosystems. And ecosystems take everything that's within that environment and show that they each play a role in the survival of that environment. So an ecosystem is that large group of plants and animals depending on each other for survival. So it may be part of a food chain, or that the sun is able to grow vegetation in that area. Or you have predators that are able to limit the amount of other species, so the area doesn't get overrun and overused by those other species. So ecosystems have different roles for the items or creatures or species that are in it, and they all play an important part. If you disrupt part of an ecosystem, then that ecosystem can have something go wrong with it, and that ecosystem can even be destroyed if you take away just one part of that ecosystem. So we're talking about changing that ecosystem, changing the environment. Those small changes can have a very big impact on ecosystems. So two problems that impact ecosystems are clearing land. In fact, that's probably one of the biggest, the biggest impact on the earth is clearing land. You have a lot of forest area, and animals do live, and other plants, in forested areas. But if you're taking a lot of that away, it destroys that habitat. And the habitat is the place where a plant or animal lives. The more that you destroy of a habitat, the less area that species has to live in and survive in. So it can cause a strain on certain animals within those ecosystems. And if it causes too much of a strain, those animals can actually become extinct, which means to completely die out. And there have been many species on our earth that have gone extinct because of either overhunting, destroying their habitat, clearing for farmland, building in that area. So what we do as people can definitely have an impact on the ecosystems on the earth. So that's all for today. Make sure that you read everything in Google Classroom so that you can ensure you've done everything for today's assignment, and we'll see you next time.